Okay, I've been putting this off because I've been super busy, but here I finally am. I got my books last Monday, so now I'm gonna open them. Okay. I'm actually really hoping that these are my books because people on Quip have been saying they've been getting other people's books, and yeah, I really hope that these are mine. Okay, who first? Let's do you. Let's do you. Checking to make sure they're my books. Yep, they're mine. Okay. Gonna open the rest. I got 4 boxes. Still my books. Number 3. And number 4. Alright, box is open. Now time to actually get them out. Box number 1, done. Make a stack over here. I don't even know what I'm doing. 2 boxes. 3. Last box. I'm making such a mess over there. And that's all 4 boxes. Yeah, this is a lot of books. Where to begin? Okay, who's gonna be the lucky one? Let's go with this one. Alrighty. Here it is. It's actually a bit skinnier than I thought it would be, even though it's like 240 pages long. Let's do it closer. Closer look. Yay. Inside, sneak preview. And the back. So for those of you who are subscribed to this channel for my random edits, or you're a random acquaintance who hasn't happened to hear the news yet, I've been writing a book for about a year now. As you can see from the front cover, it is called Fulfilled, Not Famous. It's about online entrepreneurship and creative fulfillment. And it's told through the lens of being a YouTuber, but all the lessons inside are applicable to anyone who wants to make their living doing what they love. This book is published through New Degree Press, and I've been on this journey with 60-some other authors, mostly college students, and it's through this program that's designed to get more people, especially college students, published. So a big shout out to Professor Eric Custer of Georgetown University for starting the Creator Institute. The link to the website is in the description. This video is the first in a series where I'll be talking through some of my favorite parts of the book, different related topics, and my own thoughts and experiences about writing and the content. Or something like that. I might just read excerpts. I'm still figuring this out. Anyway, I'm calling this series Creating Creative Fulfillment, so look for that in the video title for any book-related videos. But speaking of excerpts, since I'm in front of this cozy fire, I thought I'd read to you the introduction, just so you can get a sense of my message. Page 7, Introduction. Whatever you do it the way you want to do it, and be sure you're having fun doing it. If you get hung up on the idea of trying to go viral, when you're just starting out, all you're going to do is set yourself up for disappointment. Nathaniel Wayne, 2019. Ever have a creative itch you just didn't know how to scratch? You know what I'm talking about. That feeling you get when you finish a good book and instantly want to draw the characters? Or you see something in a movie, like a catalog perfect living room, and want to completely make over your entire home. Or you watch a new movie and none of your friends are into it and you want to share your thoughts with someone who cares as much as you do. Or you randomly say to your partner one day, you know, I'd like to learn how to play piano. But you just don't have the time. Or maybe you do have the time, but don't know how to begin. Or maybe you know where to begin, but you want to share your creation and don't know how or where. Believe me, I've been there. For some, myself included, that solution to scratching a creative itch on many levels is YouTube. With over 1 billion hours watched daily and drawing more 18 to 34-year-old eyes than network TV, there's a high chance someone will see what you create. How can you scratch a creative itch with YouTube? Here's one way. Imagine, just for a minute, turning on your camera, doing a 15-minute geeky ramble about something pop culture that's on your mind, like a first thoughts reaction of a new trailer or your top 10 favorite characters from a show, and then uploading to YouTube to an expectant audience who is waiting and ready to view, share, and comment on / discuss the video content. That's a day in the life of Nathaniel Wayne, the creator running the Council of Geeks YouTube channel. What sets Nathaniel apart from other YouTubers in this book is Council of Geeks is not his full-time job. He has a modest channel of over 36,000 subscribers, which he told me was larger than he ever thought he would get. He doesn't play the analytics game and try to improve his videos for the YouTube algorithm. He doesn't do sponsorships. He loves his audience and what he does. It's a reliable outlet to scratch his creative itch. His conviction that trying to beat the algorithm would suck the fun out of making videos, and his humble joy about his great audience of 36,000 subscribers were intriguing. This seemed to be a different story than what the mainstream says about YouTube and YouTubers. The story is people join YouTube and other social media platforms for the chance to get famous quickly. Hello, cat. This may be the goal when they start out. Some make it big. Most don't. Like Nathaniel said, if all you want to do is become famous, go viral, and have millions of people view you and your content, you'll be disappointed. But what about those people who did not get famous right away, but over time gained millions of followers? Were there any similarities between Nathaniel and some multi-million subscriber channels? Is it about the clicks or about the content? Is there such a thing as content for the sake of creative fulfillment anymore? I wanted to explore this more. Thanks to social media, everyone today has the potential to be a celebrity, even if it's just for a day. Social media puts our lives on display, and we post often, becoming little celebrities among our friend groups, waiting for the dopamine hit every time we get a notification someone liked our new photo, and doing crazier and crazier stunts hoping one day we might get invited onto Ellen. It is easier than ever to set up a camera, hey, we all have one on our phones now, and start talking to it, do makeup, rant about a new episode of a show, live stream a video game. People of all ages, including teenagers, are making thousands of dollars a month just reacting to shows or live streaming in their bedrooms. That seems so easy. I can pay for college, I'm going to be famous. Mom, Dad, I'm going to be a YouTuber. The problem is, you can't manufacture a viral video. You can't predict if your tweet or picture will go viral, and you certainly can't build a loyal following overnight. As you'll see, being a full-time YouTuber is more than just making a lot of money and being invited to exclusive parties, festivals, conventions, and collaborations. It is a lot of hard work, especially if you're doing it all by yourself. Like with other creative ventures you may pour your soul into, someone, somewhere, will appreciate all the work you do to create your final product. I've seen the results of hard work pay off through my extensive history of watching a variety of YouTube channels for many years. I've also experienced it. YouTube has been a big part of my development as a creative person. I've been watching on and off for over a decade now. I have memories in middle school of looking forward to every Friday's Smosh sketch, in high school counting down to new Star Kid musicals, and in college watching the Philip DeFranco show every weekday. And I was subsequently inspired. I made dumb little vlogs on my crappy laptop webcam, introducing my cats to an invisible audience, going under a pseudonym, and making covers of random musical songs. Those videos will never see the light of day. For school projects, when given the opportunity, I opted to make a video. There's a half-hour version of a Macbeth floating around out there I'm still proud of. For a personal project a couple years ago, I started the YouTube channel that had been fictional since age 12, Fantasy Entertainment. Well, you're here right now, so why not subscribe while you're at it? It became an outlet for me to try my hand at a few reviews, opinion pieces, and edits, which I've slowly added to over time. I have ideas for what I want to do next, but just need the time. Now that I've finished writing this book, here I am. Sometime between then and when I got the opportunity to write a book, I started looking at YouTube differently. I noticed the plugs for Patreon at the end of every video and paid attention to the types of people I followed, how often they uploaded, and their video links. I figured out if making videos was their full-time job and watched countless videos of people talking about the things both they and I loved. Some small channels grew larger while others stayed the same. I saw loyal audience members in the comment sections over and over. And I realized how different the YouTube of today is from the YouTube of 10 years ago, but also how similar it was at its core. When YouTube began nearly 15 years ago, when there were no rules, it was just about people experimenting, talking, and exploring the possibilities. It was a brand new platform, a new way of expressing yourself creatively. The first YouTubers weren't in it to make money. That wasn't even an option. They were in it to make content. They were becoming creatively fulfilled in a way they might not be in their day jobs. I believe that is still possible to achieve today, even if YouTube is a full-time job and the creators need to balance making a living and satisfying the audience and sponsors that fund them with finding joy in what they are creating. YouTube and the internet at large is about doing and sharing what you love. It was true decades ago, and it is true now. The only difference now is there are more ways than ever before to do this sharing. Becoming a YouTuber shouldn't be about becoming famous. It should be about doing what you love. It might be a lot of hard work, but you can ultimately be proud of your output. You get to research a favorite topic, rewatch a favorite show, play a favorite game, or try something new. You get to connect with people all around the world who support you and what you do without ever having met you. And you get to feel creatively fulfilled. So, you picked up this book. Hi, who are you? Are you an aspiring YouTuber / podcaster / live streamer looking for advice on how to get started on this fun adventure? Are you like me and genuinely curious about the new internet culture of having your full-time job be to create content you love supported by an audience who is directly connected to you? Are you curious about how this whole making your living from the comfort of your own home thing works? Whichever you are, or if you're someone else entirely, welcome. I think you'll like what's in here. This book is divided into 3 sections. The first gives some basics like what Patreon is and why the audience is one of your most important tools. The second is origin stories, how some people came up with their channel concepts and how you can too. The third is what happens once you are established, including having a channel as your full-time job and maintaining inspiration, motivation, authenticity, and an audience. You read stories about people who are doing what they love regardless of whether they are famous. 2 brothers are talking about Harry Potter and Disney so much they are regarded as experts in those fandoms. One interview gives his own spicy twist to the traditional interview with celebrity format. A musician uses Google Translate to create gibberish parodies of our favorite pop and musical songs. Academics and musicians, hobbyists and comedians, hardcore fans and simple artists all have unique and exciting channel topics, getting started stories, and hints of advice sprinkled throughout this book. Some of these YouTubers are famous. I am definitely not one of them. However, all of them, myself included, are fulfilled. And that's the intro. So there you have it. If you feel so inclined, links to where you can buy the ebook and the paperback are in the description. For a limited time, the ebook is only 99 cents. As always, thanks for watching. See you next time, and remember, embrace your creative side.
Yep, there's my mess.